Alright, what's up, busters? Let's just cut right to the chase. This morning at 1 a.m., I received a message from The Huzz. Nothing out of the ordinary, but then I read it. I was shocked. New video idea? Coryxkenshin allegations. What are these allegations? What's happening? Is the world falling apart before my eyes? Oh god. So I waited until about 3:30 a.m. to respond, because that's when I woke up. Then, like any normal person, I went to Twitter to find out what was really going on. Only to find out that it wasn't just some sick joke. Some dastardly deeds had taken place, and Coryxkenshin was the one who did it. This girl right here called out Coryxkenshin for abuse, and a lot of it, saying, POV, you didn't know this is one of the videos you would look back on and realize he never cared. He just wanted to see how long you would let him hurt you.
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry, I just got this fetish that I do, you know.
What?
I didn't hurt you, you're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Just don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Corey, what did you do?
Do nothing.
Seems legit to me. This man's innocent. He did nothing.
Look, this camera out of my face, I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out.
For clarification, he did not SA me. Thank God, I was getting a little worried there. Thought my boy Corey was a molester, man. Thank God we dodged that bullet. Okay. I think that's one. My bad. Dear Coryxkenshin, I didn't want to do this, but I don't owe you my silence anymore. There's no clear way to start, just that familiar weight in my chest, while the whole world kept applauding someone who never showed up for me. I was never a part of your world publicly. You just made sure I stayed close, just far enough to be invisible. Your followers eat it up, the whole man of faith image you push. But faith without basic decency isn't faith, it's branding. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. That's not devotion, that's hypocrisy. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. When I met you, I was at the lowest point of my life. I was still healing, still trying to remember how to love myself. After going so long without, I had all this love and nowhere to put it. And for a moment, your attraction made me feel seen. Like maybe I wasn't invisible anymore. It's not important. Purple. Color purple, oh no. Easily the saddest part of this page. This here, purple. I'm assuming this is a reflection of her deep silence. The emptiness she feels in her soul and her heart. The way she, emptiness. A lot of emptiness. It's manifested as purple because she's a lady. You see, if she was a boy, it would be blue. Part 2. Where it gets worse. And then came the Xbox messages. It wasn't even what you said. It was how you casually said it, like nothing you'd done had ever left a scar, like you hadn't already shattered me once and just gotten bored. Okay, so what's up? You seen someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck your life up some more. It appears Corey here is deploying the classic pickup line, girl, let me fuck you up some more. A classic used amongst men, has a very high percentage chance of success, so good on him. Like it was funny, like it was cute, as if the pain you caused the first time wasn't real. The confusion, the trauma, the fucking aftermath, all just a joke. And now you were bored again? Nah, bro ain't bored, he just horny. I've been there. My chest locked up. I wasn't even surprised, just furious you still had the audacity to crawl back in my life like you were welcome. Like I had let you ruin me again for your own entertainment. You didn't come back to make things right. No, you came back because you fucking with me made you feel powerful. You know what makes me feel powerful? A ham sandwich. Because you knew I used to let you in to keep me soft. Because you thought I'd be too broken to bite back. Because I wanted you. Wanted me how? Like how I had, like in a relationship type way or something else. Like something else. That's kind of messed up. I wasn't a toy. I know that. I was just about to ask you to be my girlfriend after a year. I don't care about the messages. They're all fake. Do you hear yourself? You knew I'd survived SA. You knew how hard it was to feel safe in my own body. And you used that as leverage just to remind me how far you'd got through it in my face. Like I should be flattered. You didn't want me. You wanted access. The version of me who froze when things felt wrong. Who kept forgiving you because I thought love was supposed to hurt. Oh, this is making me feel a certain type of way. Real mean, real sad. What would you do if the nurse called your name and the moment you sat down, the world stopped making sense? TNBC stage 3A aggressive. I be aggressive sometimes, but that's only when I'm mad and I don't have a ham sandwich. Maybe I'm just hungry. I want a ham sandwich. I'm gonna go fix a ham sandwich. I'll be back. Sandwich complete. Time for part 3. They were watching me too. I'm gonna change up the voice for this one. Trust me. Okay. So I asked, "Oh, you're a fan of Cory?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm not." She followed up with why. It came off like a curious question, like maybe she knew more than she was letting on, but I wasn't about to assume. So I kept it short. We dated. It didn't work out. I didn't realize how she even found me until later, after that post and our conversation. Something felt off. So I did some digging and saw she was following you on Xbox. That's when it clicked. She must have found me through Xbox. I didn't know how many others she did that with. At the time, she hadn't done anything weird. She just seemed nice, just another follower showing support. We had light conversations, nothing's alarming. She liked some posts, messaged here and there. And when you're a creator, that kind of thing happens all the time. So I didn't know what her thinking, but the vibe was off, like she was watching more than connecting. I didn't have proof, just a gut feeling, and I should have listened to it. Then the anonymous IG account showed up. They started calling her out directly. At first, the way they worded it made it sound like I was part of the problem too, but that wasn't the case. I messaged them directly to clear it up. They listened. They removed the part about me. That's when they clarified they weren't trying to come for me. They were trying to warn me, and they were calling in out. They didn't have my full story, but they knew enough to see that you weren't good to me. And somehow Anne knew too, before she even interacted with me. That's when things started to click. Because this wasn't the new behavior. Anne had done this before. Turns out she had a reputation in your space. I didn't know that then. I was still assuming someone, especially you, might step in and shut the chaos down. That account eventually explained their full intent. They wanted the truth about you, mostly, but also about N, for the cruel manipulation shit she was doing in your community, inserting herself into the lives of women you were connected to, digging, meddling, and twisting things. N messaged you directly, tried to paint her own version of the story, one where I was the problem, and you were aware of what was happening, but you never asked me what was going on. You never checked in, never even questioned why your name was suddenly tangled in quiet drama. Because that's what Chads do. That's what us Sigmas do. We don't worry about when the name's in drama. We just worry about when the drama's in the name of Christ. But yeah, this feels more or less like I'm reading some Death Note fan fiction shit, and less like I'm reading allegations against someone who did something bad to you. Like ChatGPT is putting in some real work on this one, boys. Now, all of the allegations against Coryxkenshin have been disproven. So yeah, this is all just a big nothing burger of useless information that I probably didn't need to make a video on, but I wanted views. So yes, she lied about everything. She lied right through her teeth. Why? Well, that's a question I had as well. So I messaged her. I have yet to receive a response, but if or when I get one, I will alert you to that. Because I think we could all use an answer as to why you would want to defame someone like this. Because let's be honest, this just makes it harder for people to believe the actual victims, and it makes you look extremely selfish. But I suppose that's all for now. With that, I bid you adieu for now, but before I go, I have one simple query for you. Are you subscribed? Because if you're not, I would hate to make a video making up fake allegations against you. I mean, wait, hold up. Disregard that, my friend. Goodbye.
Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.